Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Well, summer's nearly upon us in the southern hemisphere. So we've got the new YETI Rambler 20oz travel mug, or 591ml for us guys that are on metric. So, pretty solid looking beast, it really is. So I've had a long history with these YETI mugs. The first one I got was this one here, and this has had a hard life on construction. It's actually got a split in the base, but it's still holding vacuum. And they have a basic lid. So, did a great job, still doing a great job. Anyone who works in construction know why I have the seafoam colour. So this is my favourite morning coffee mug at home or on the job site. And it has a push-in lid, basic seal. Now, the next step up was the mag dock lid, which is this one here. So this allows it to be closed, opened, works with a magnet surprisingly enough, and provides an extra level. Now I've never had one of these lids pop off on me, but with the new one it's actually keyed. So what you get a set of instructions explaining the operation of the lid and how to clean it. Now it is interrupted thread, so usual stuff, register YETI, it comes with that around it. A free YETI sticker, visual stuff. So I'll get you some details out. So I weighed the unit assembled. I got 544 grams. The base I got 450 grams and the lid I got 90. So there's a couple of grams lost somewhere. The volume with no lid and brim full I got 760ml, so significantly more than the 591. With the lid on I got 696, which is basically I just put the lid on, dispersed the liquid, and then reweighed it. Now, it is 18.85 centimeters tall. It's 8.9 centimeters across the top. From the base of the handle to the ground, it is 9.52, and the base itself is 7 centimeters across. So it fits in my Toyota Hilux mug holder perfectly well. There's a little bit of wobble, but not much. Well, it sits nicely in here. There's a bit of wobbling around, but it's a pretty good fit in my Toyota Hilux. So you better work it out for yourselves. So the lid is the departure from the other ones. There's a 4-leg interrupted thread in the lid. So it's handed. So if you're right-handed, you would basically engage it till it drops like that, and then turn a quarter of a turn to line it up. If you're left-handed, you'd have to work that out for yourself. But there's 4 positions to drink from. So obviously a much more secure lid. We'll test that, by the way. So a different type of seal. This one's got 2 ridges, and this is basically a big O-ring. So different again. So this lid here is different again to the mag slider lid. So the top part there's no seal. The base here requires a turn to disassemble. There's a gasket there. I don't know how durable that will be, but we'll find out. So to reassemble it you need to give it a turn, pop it through. Doesn't make any difference which direction it's in. So once it's closed, I don't think this one ever moved either. So press down and open it up. I need to open, to close is just a push mechanism. So we'll test how good this lid is. This is supposed to be designed for off-roading and knocking around, so we'll give that a go for how well it does hold it. Anyway guys, that's what's coming up. Okay guys, boy, it's already getting hot out here this morning. So there's the original lid, all got liquid in them, as you would fill it. So pretty much not suitable in the car. We knew that. And this is the mag dock lid. in the closed position. Doing a pretty good job, really. You've really got to work at it to get a mess. Of course, unless you open the lid, then you do get a mess. So here's the new boy. Pull on. So it's holding it upside down, holding it sideways. Unless it's open, of course. But I would say that's a win. It really did. So I'll go on to test it for heat retention and cold retention, and that'll probably about do us. Okay guys, we've moved inside because it's getting awfully hot outside. So it's 18.3 degrees Celsius in here. I haven't preheated this at all, so I'm going to fill it with boiling water. I'll check in as I get a chance during the day for a few hours to see how it holds heat. And tomorrow I'll take advantage of the hot weather and load it up with water and a few ice cubes and see how it does cold, which I think it's really its primary intention. So I'll fill it up to at the base of the threads. It should do the job. And I'll just check the temperature in this, as I'm doing this by dipping the probe in, so I'm not taking the lid off. And I'll cut back to you guys and see how it performs. Okay guys, we've got 1 hour in. I'll open that up. So what have we got? We've got 25.5 on the body. The lid, we've got 61.4. So yeah, you're pretty warm on the lid. And inside we've got 84.5. So it's doing pretty well in here. That's awfully hot. And we'll come back in another hour or so. So 12:10, 2 hours. Outside the cup, 26.6. The lid, 58. And we'll call the water 77.5. 1 o'clock of the third hour. I made a mistake. I forgot to close the lid last time. So what is it? 71.5. Outside 27.6. But it's getting hotter in here too. And the lid now at 51. So it's cooling down. So I'll make sure I close the lid this time. Okay, that's 2 PM. Body, we've got 27.7. Lid, we've got 48.7. And inside we've got 67 degrees. Okay guys, it's 15:04, so we're 5 hours in. We've got water temperature of 63 degrees Celsius. Body 28.5. 5. And the lid we've got 45.6. And the room is at 25, it's getting warmer slightly. So I think 5 hours is a pretty reasonable time period for a thermal mug. Let's have a quick taste test of this. That is unpleasantly hot to drink. So I'll put down as a really solid performance. I don't think there's much point going longer than that for a hot water test. So tomorrow we'll do a cold test. It's going to be another hot day. And I'll load it up for a cold. Okay guys, now for a cold test. So I've got water out of my refrigerator. It's at about 5 degrees C. I'll fill that up. Now what I do, I freeze water obviously in these little disposable cups that you get at drink fountains. I don't bother taking them out of the cup. So that's 200 grams including the weight of the cup. And that's a solid fit in there. So we'll put this together. And 6:15. So I'm going to leave this outside in the car. My car's a charcoal colour. It's going to be mid-30s today. So it'll be a pretty solid test to see how this performs over the day. So that's 6 hours in. I've checked the ice cube. It's about half melted. What have we got? 67.5 degrees Celsius. It's awfully hot in this car at the moment. So we'll come back in another few hours and see how it's performed and see if there's any ice left at the moment. The camera can see that. It's probably not quite even half melted. So it's doing pretty well. This is a bit of a brutal test. Well guys, that's just over 12 hours. So we're at 0.7 degrees. It's been a hot day. So there is still some ice left remaining. So well and truly a solid performance. I reckon this is a pretty solid mug guys, I really do. A few dramas today. Had a bee swarm land in the backyard and set up, so I've got an apiarist coming in to remove that. Anyway guys, if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe, it helps me out greatly, and we'll see you next time.